So free will is a really difficult topic because when there's a sense of me, it's inevitable that you're gonna feel like I'm doing things, I have choice, I made that decision, I did that, I chose not to do that. Like it was me. So that's completely natural when there's a sense of me. But what's really happening is the brain is making a choice, and then the sense of me comes after the fact. It could be a half a second or a couple seconds after and claims it and owns it as my decision or my indecision. What's really happening is there's programming and conditioning in the body and the mind, and it's just doing what it's conditioned and programmed to do. And then the me comes in. So it's an after effect. So what it feels like now without the me, there is no awareness of doing or not doing anything. Things are just happening or not happening. Choices are just being made by no one. You can describe it as life is just flowing, but even that is a story because everything is just happening. So if I want coffee this morning, coffee is just being made. There's no real narrative of I want coffee, so I'm going to drink coffee. And even if there was, there's just no like belief or pull toward that narrative. It's just also what's happening. Everything is just happening. Like an impulse to go on a walk appears in the body, and then going for a walk happens. The impulse to make a video arises, and then making a video happens. No one is choosing any of this. No one is doing any of this. No one is thinking. No one is feeling. There's just no one here. Thinking happens. Feeling happens for no one. But as long as there's a sense of me, it feels very real. I'm thinking, I'm feeling, I'm doing, I'm walking. But are you really? I mean, when you're walking, are you moving your legs? Do you know how to do that? Are you breathing? Are you pumping your blood? Are you digesting your food? Are you thinking? Didn't the thoughts just arise from nowhere? Aren't the emotions just arising too? Don't you not have control? You feel like you have control, but if you did, you would feel good all the time because you would choose to just feel good all the time. If you had control, you could control all of your thoughts. But your thoughts are a byproduct of your environment, the conditioning, the programming, what your parents told you, what you learned in school, what you learned in society, through media, through friends. Sometimes what makes it difficult to distinguish, there is no distinction, but like when there's an impulse to, let's say, go to school, that's all conditioning. Perhaps someone told you that it would be good to go to this certain school and study this certain thing, and perhaps there is an interest in you as well, so it seems like a good idea. Perhaps you don't even like it, but you were told that this would make you a lot of money, this is a good career to get into, so you did it. That whole time, all of those decisions, all of those feelings, all of the doubt, all of the certainty, you didn't do any of that. That was all just a mysterious and beautiful culmination of like your environment, the conditioning, the programming. And then the sense of me claims and owns all of that and puts it in its timeline and says, this is my story. This is what I did. This is what I chose. I made this mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But in reality, there was never anyone there. It all just happened. It's all just happening. This is a crazy message because all of society, majority of people, it would be so clear to them that this is not true. That I for sure am the one who did this and who made that decision and who created my life. But yeah, I mean, if there's curiosity there, then just look back on your day and just question, did I really do that? Or did that impulse just arise? Did that preference just arise? Did that wanting just arise? Did that impulse just arise? Did that doubt just arise? Did that indecision just arise?